Kofi sitting alone by the riverbank at sunset. A serene scene of a man named Kofi sitting by a wide, calm river during sunset. He is a middle-aged African man with a kind face, dressed in simple, traditional African attire. The background features a lush forest and distant mountains, with golden light reflecting off the water. The atmosphere conveys loneliness and mark lively village market with Kofi and Alma meeting for the first time. A bustling African village market with vibrant stalls displaying fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Villagers in traditional attire are busy trading and chatting. In the center, Kofi, a modestly dressed man, is speaking with Alma, a young woman with braided hair and bead decorations. She holds a basket of medicinal roots, and their expressions convey interest and connection. Kofi traversing the dense forest. Prompt, a solitary man, Kofi, walking through a dense African forest. He is carrying a small satchel and a walking stick, surrounded by towering trees and thick vegetation. The atmosphere is a mix of mystery and determination, with sunlight streaming through the canopy, illuminating the sacred grove with the glowing heart's bloom. Prompt, a magical grove deep in the forest, filled with vibrant, glowing flowers and ancient trees. At the center is the heart's bloom, a rare flower with golden, shimmering petals. Kofi stands in awe, reaching out to pluck the flower. The grove has an ethereal glow, with fireflies dancing in the air. A triumphant scene of Kofi returning to the village, holding the heart's bloom high. Villagers surround him, cheering and celebrating. The setting is lively, with traditional African decorations and drums. In the background, Alma looks on with a proud and joyful Kofi and Alma's joyful wedding celebration. A colorful wedding ceremony by the river, with Kofi and Alma dressed in vibrant, traditional African wedding attire. The couple stands under a flower-decorated arch, surrounded by villagers clapping and dancing. The scene includes traditional drummers, dancers, and the river glistening in the background under a bright, sunny sky. Kofi and Alma working together in the village. Kofi is advising a group of men repairing a thatched roof, while Alma tends to a child's wound with medicinal herbs. The scene shows vibrant community life, with villagers working together amidst simple mud huts and a backdrop of green. A vibrant African marketplace with Alma standing behind a stall filled with neatly arranged bundles of herbs and roots. She is smiling warmly while interacting with mystical owl leading Kofi through the forest. A mystical night scene in the forest with Kofi following an owl. The owl, glowing faintly, perches on a low branch, its large eyes looking directly at Kofi. The forest is dense and shadowy, illuminated by moonlight filtering through the trees, creating an air of mystery, and Kofi crossing a ravine with monkey guides. Kofi carefully crossing a narrow log bridge over a deep ravine, with a group of monkeys watching or leading him from nearby trees. The ravine is lush with vegetation, and a waterfall cascades in the background. Kofi's expression is one of focus and determination. Rainstorm unveiling the hidden flower. Prompt, a dramatic scene of Kofi standing in a clearing during a sudden rainstorm. As the rain pours down, the heart's bloom begins to shimmer into view among the grass. The background is a mix of dark storm clouds and glowing light breaking through. Kofi's face reflects awe and Alma waiting for Kofi's return by the river. Prompt, Alma standing alone by the riverbank at sunset, looking into the distance with a mix of hope and longing. She wears a simple dress, and her braided hair moves gently in the breeze. The river flows peacefully, with the warm orange and pink hues of the sunset reflecting on the water. Kofi and Alma sharing stories by the riverbank. An intimate scene of Kofi and Alma sitting together by the riverbank at twilight. Kofi gestures animatedly as he tells a story, while Alma listens attentively, her braided hair glinting in the fading light. The river flows gently in the background, surrounded by tall grass and acacia trees. A group of wise-looking African elders sitting under a large baobab tree, speaking with Kofi. The elders wear traditional robes and carry walking sticks, their faces lined with age and wisdom. Kofi sits humbly before them, listening intently. The background shows a small village with mud huts and thatched roofs. A mystical scene of the sacred grove with faintly glowing, ethereal animal figures, like antelopes and birds, watching over the heart's bloom. The grove is alive with vibrant colors, illuminated by soft, magical light filtering through the trees. Kofi approaches cautiously, his demeanor Alma's family, dressed in elaborate traditional attire, standing in a semicircle around Kofi and Alma. An elder holds a ceremonial staff, blessing the couple with a gesture of approval. The setting is a homestead with a large courtyard, decorated with colorful mats and traditional ornaments. A nighttime scene of the village celebrating Kofi and Alma's union around a large bonfire. Villagers dance in traditional attire, play drums, and sing. Kofi and Alma sit on a decorated seat, smiling and holding hands. The firelight casts a warm glow on everyone, creating a joyful, Kofi sitting under a tree by the river, surrounded by a group of attentive village children. He holds a simple stick, drawing on the ground as he teaches them. The background features the serene river and a few grazing goats, with a peaceful village life in the distance. A nighttime scene of the village celebrating Kofi and Alma's union around a large bonfire. Villagers dance in traditional attire, play drums, and sing. Kofi and Alma sit on a decorated seat, smiling and holding hands. The firelight casts a warm glow on everyone, creating a joyful, Kofi sitting under a tree by the river, surrounded by a group of attentive village children. He holds a simple stick, drawing on the ground as he teaches them. The background features the serene river and a few grazing goats, with a peaceful village life in the distance. Alma kneeling in a vibrant forest, carefully picking medicinal herbs and placing them in a woven basket. The sunlight filters through the canopy, creating dappled light on the forest floor. Alma's expression is focused and serene, highlighting her connection to nature. Kofi and Alma sitting together in their modest home, illuminated by the soft glow of a small fire. Kofi is carving a piece of wood, while Alma is weaving a basket. The atmosphere is warm and intimate, with simple decorations such as a clay pot and a woven mat in the background.